Hi, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to my channel, Soulight Hypnotherapy. My name is Kirsten, and I have a unique reading for you today. It's called What Are Their Intimate Desires? This is a reading, your Valentine's Day reading. It's actually for whomever it is you're thinking about, who's most on your mind, whom you're lusting for. This doesn't have to be your partner, your person of interest, your partner, your husband, your girlfriend, your wife, your boyfriend. It could be anyone that is that you're focused on, that you have a sexual interest in, and that is you're most thinking about in the month of February. And so this reading gives you a snapshot into their sexual or intimate desires and what makes them up, their sexual identity as well. Okay, so this is over 18. If you're not over the age of 18, you shouldn't be watching. I have a disclaimer before the video begins. So that being said, please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Please comment. Let me know you like these videos. Otherwise, I won't do them anymore. Please hit that like button. Show your support to my channel. And if you'd like a personal reading, my information will be in the description box below. Alright, that being said, now let's go ahead and get started. The first card out explains how the person you're interested in, Pisces, the person that you're interested in or who's foremost on your mind, how they're presenting themselves to the world sexually. The second card represents how they feel really on the inside. This sometimes can be real dark, hidden stuff, skeletons in their closet, stuff they haven't even seen or accepted or understood about themselves, but this has a lot to do with how they subconsciously react and what they seek out in partners is here. This also can represent secret turn-ons and fetishes that this person may have. The next card will represent what they derive from the act of sex. The card here represents what they find attractive in a partner physically. And then the last two cards represent what this person, the person that you're most thinking about, is going to be doing in the near future, and for this reading in the month of February, sometime in the month of February, to get their sexual needs or intimate needs fulfilled. Okay, so this gives you a little snapshot into their future in February. So the first card, the card on the bottom of the deck, was the Four of Swords. And this tells me like a theme that they're going through right now, this person that you're thinking most about, Pisces, they're going through the Four of Swords as their theme. So they may either be involved with someone or this is what they're going through. There's some sort of a retreat from sex, a solitude. This is a card of solitude. They're inactive right now. They're not with anyone. They may be not having sex with their partner in some way. They've become inactive. They retreated from sex. They're taking a break. They may be separated. They're seeking peace. They may be maybe doing some inner reflection, trying to get some answers about their situation to make peace with their situation. This is also a card of someone who is masturbating in secret. They're not expressing themselves sexually with anyone in particular. The only expression of sex is masturbatory. And they may be trying to understand why their love life is the way it is, or why their sex life is the way it is, and trying to come to terms and to peace with that. They're trying to get answers, right? And they need to be alone to do that. How they're expressing themselves to the world, this person that you're thinking about the most, Pisces, and remember this is not a reading about you, it's about the person you're thinking about. Well, I feel like there's some sort of power. This is the Tower card, by the way, and I'm using the Demarcarian, I can't pronounce it. This is the deck that I'm using. But there's some sort of power play going on in their love life, in their sex life, or they're presenting themselves to have some sort of power over a situation, right? At the expense of someone else. They're refusing to have sex, not communicating with someone in order to exert some sort of power over a situation, right? Something happened, there's some sort of price that they're enforcing that someone around them pay, a price to be paid. They feel betrayed from a relationship, and now they're enforcing some sort of power over someone to make them pay for what they did, pay for sexual abuse, pay for a betrayal. This card can also stand for sexual impotence, castration, abuse, venereal disease, celibacy, disgrace, ruin, adversity. There's some sort of situation that has happened in this person's love life, in their sex life. And I feel like with this card as their theme, that they suddenly went from sexual activity to celibacy, right? For whatever, any of those reasons that I mentioned prior. Some sort of abuse, some sort of betrayal, maybe a venereal disease, but they went into a period of celibacy to renew their mind or to renew their body, to heal, some sort of activity where they have to take some time out, right? The Tower also talks about lack of stimulation. It can be either total erection or, you know, if it's reverse, there's a lack of stimulation. But this card also talks about libido, and I feel like someone's libido is lacking. You know, so she's trying to stimulate the erection here, and he's thinking about something else. This person is not feeling it right now. They're not feeling sexually attractive, or they're not desiring sex right now due to some sort of hurt or betrayal or some sort of power that they want to exert over a situation. All right, that's how they're behaving right now in the physical, right now in the world. And I feel like there's some sort of sudden change that's going to happen. I feel like this inactivity, based on what the other cards look like, is suddenly through the Tower going to change very quickly. How they are really on the inside is described by the Hangman. Now, the Hangman is a very complicated card sexually. This is someone who is entranced by sex. They daydream about it a lot. They have a lot of ideas. Sex is unique. They see sex differently than other people see it, than most people see it. Okay? And they see sex differently. This may be, I'm just explaining to you what the card means, whatever resonates. So this is someone who may daydream about sex a lot. This may be a sexual narcissist. They feel like the sexual act should revolve around them. This is someone who may prefer to masturbate than to have a real relationship. After all, it's much safer that way. They're into their own body, their own pleasure. They know how to please themselves. They know what they like. They may not be so sure how to please someone else. They may not feel so secure or sure about their ability to please someone else. They may feel inhibited or blocked sexually. They may feel they're not attractive enough, or there's something that is too strange or different about them to relate to the majority of people. This is a very kind of solitude person. They may be afraid to act out their real sexual desires because they are afraid to be ridiculed by others because they see sex differently, right? And they know that they do. So this person has a lot of hang-ups or issues about sex. And like I said, they'd rather dream about it than actually actualize it, because that would be very scary, and there's potential they could be ridiculed or rejected if they were to come out with how they really want to express themselves. So there may be an awkwardness about this person when they are having sex. This person may fantasize a lot, but not actually take action on their fantasies. So they have a lot of extreme fantasies, but they're a bit inhibited in their sexual expression. This is a card of suspension in sex, celibacy. But like I said, that could suddenly change with this Tower card next to it. As a turn-on, this person secretly likes the idea of swinging, having multiple partners at once, group sex. If not actually doing it, then watching it on video. This person has a fantasy of being tied up and being taken, being helpless during the act of sex, being totally submissive. And they may really like watching their partner be naked and observing their partner while naked. What does this person that you're thinking about the most, Pisces, derive from the act of sex? With the Ten of Cups here, they have a pretty pure heart, I feel. For them, sex is about sharing, affection, support, complete and total. Sex for them is the fullest expression of love. But unfortunately, this person gives so much, they may tend to get their heart broken and taken advantage of by those that they give their heart to. This is someone who also likes to take full pleasure through the act of sex, and they may want to combine it or enjoy combining it with drugs or laughter or humor, anything that makes sex humorous, fun, and sweet. They're fine with that. Okay, so that's what they derive from sex. Sex is a sweet activity. It is a moment when they can express themselves completely. One of the few moments that they get, I think. I don't feel like this person feels like they can express themselves. And so sex allows that. But they tend to get hurt a lot because they give so much of their heart when sometimes they should pull back and realize sex is just sex. It's not love. They intertwine the two. With the Star card, this is what they find attractive in a partner. This person, may find in a female someone who's a bit more tomboyish, a little bit more active, who's adventurous. Someone who dresses unconventional, different, but classy in a female. That is what this person would prefer. Someone with dreamy eyes and an honest smile, a small bone frame or a petite frame. And for a male, this person would prefers someone with strong, intense eyes, an amazing smile, someone who's optimistic and positive and uplifting, who's very friendly, and as far as dress goes, casual dress is fine, doesn't have to be too glitzy. Now, what will this person that you're thinking about the most be doing in the near future to get their sexual needs fulfilled? And in the near future, I mean in the month of February. I think this person is, like I said, there's inactivity around them, but this is going to suddenly change. They have a lot of hang-ups, though, sexual hang-ups. But I feel like they're going to be, with the Three of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, that this person is going to be enjoying. Three of Cups is a card of sexual intercourse. This person is actually going to be involved in a sexual relationship in the month of February. Suddenly, that their celibacy or their inactivity or their separation is going to change. This is Three of Cups is also a card of reunions. It's also a card of love triangles. The Tower can be a card of betrayal. Remember, this person was hurt, maybe betrayed. And then there's three people in this card here. So I feel like whomever this person is getting involved with in the month of February, Pisces, there may be a third party attached that they don't know about. I feel like they're going to be enjoying immense pleasure with someone. If it's someone new, it's going to be an instant attraction, and the sex may happen right away. It's a mutual attraction. And if it's a reunion, there's going to be a lot of happiness for this person because they feel like they were able to resolve whatever obstacles were keeping them from having the relationship. And I think that they're going to jump right into it. Both feet, jumping in with both feet. And I feel like there is probably, again, this is where it gets a little complicated because this may not be about you. This could be whoever they're involved with. That they're jumping in with both feet and having like this instant attraction. It could be a reunion as well or a new relationship. But the sex happens right away and they open their heart and fall in love. They open their heart to fall in love. And I feel like there's still a third party attached. There's not a clear road for a perfect union yet. And they may not be aware of that. So if I were to talk to this person, I would say to them, slow down. There is going to be an intense attraction, a mutual desire or chemistry that you're going to be having with someone in the month of February. But be aware that you have a tendency to give too much too soon and to slow down and take it slow. Because of the celibacy, there might be a neediness, right, for the attention, and that may not work in their favor. So, but I definitely see a new love coming into their life. So, if anyone is cross-watching Pisces, you're cross-watching for someone that you're involved with. And maybe you've been holding back, maybe you've been separated from this person. If you're not about to take action and get involved in their life, know that someone is. Because they're about to start a new relationship. It's definitely going to be sexual, and they're going to be having a really good time and multiple orgasms here. Sexual ecstasy extraordinaire. So that is your reading, Pisces. I hope that you enjoyed it, derived some guidance or direction from it. I wish you a happy Valentine's Day. Much love, much happiness, much emotional contentment. And we'll see you in March. And blessings.